Okay, we're live. All right, everybody, welcome. We are here for a Google Hangout with Linda, the amazing Linda, who does everything for everyone, for her team, the most amazing leader you could ever have. And we're a part of the most amazing company that I've ever come across. And I feel like we're all in a fantastic space right now. And we have months ahead of our Las Vegas launch. And we want to start getting people really excited about the product, which is education, the possibilities that we can get from using the product, and our futures. Really, that's what this is all about. This is about our future and changing lives. And that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're here to share tonight. So Christopher Terry has joined us. He's the CEO of iMarketsLive. And we have Dennis Gibson, and we might have Cindy and Lisa jumping on, who are two amazing women who've just done so much to help us. And Linda?
I'll take it away. You know, a good leader knows when the person that she's working with is smarter than her. And I guess I'm a great leader because you're brilliant, Jessica. It doesn't come around often when somebody is so well-rounded in their life and so balanced, and family is so important, but yet work is so good to them, and everything they do touches to gold, but she stops every moment of the day and makes sure that everybody else is okay, and that's you, Jessie. I love you. Thank you for having this.
Thank you. I love
You're
you.
a very special person. So we've got Dennis here, and we have Christopher Terry. We are all about to explain to you what IML is all about. Everyone's so excited, and it's something that I've never experienced before because it's real. It's a business that is split into two. The front end of it is all about Forex and education and training, and I'm going to let Dennis and then Christopher take that, and I'll take the back end, which is a way just to help us to live a lifestyle that we're dreaming of by working very, very hard. So, Dennis, can you explain to us a little bit about what the front end is, all about the Forex and the trading? And then can you bring in Christopher when you feel?
Absolutely. Yeah, Jesse, thank you so much for having me tonight. You're such a blessing to us, and like Linda was saying, you really carry a huge load, and you're so much appreciated. iMarketsLive, I tell you guys, is and I've said this before, and I keep saying it. It is a dream come true. It was one that Christopher Terry, the CEO of iMarketsLive, had a tremendous vision in what he wanted to do and wanted to give back to people. Christopher's been involved in Forex trading for about 14 years now, a tremendous leader in the field. He has been on several programs before, showing people how he trades, how he interprets the market, and how he just wins in the market in what he's doing. And so he had this vision in what he wanted to do as he was capturing himself and making millions for himself. He had an opportunity and a vision to want to give back to people and give back to the community and show people that really wanted to learn how to trade and get involved in the Forex market and give them that opportunity to do that. And so I'm just so thankful and blessed that he has allowed individuals like us to be a part of this and to be a part of something very unique and very rewarding. And Chris is just really a tremendous person. I've met him in Florida, and I had the distinct opportunity to get close and to really understand, such a kind, giving heart that he has. And I'm just very fortunate to be a part of this opportunity as well. Linda introduced it to me. I traded years ago. I enjoyed the market. I wanted to really learn how to trade years ago. And I bought all these tapes, bought all these videos, and sat down and tried to learn it, and then got involved myself and was trying, and I just couldn't get it. I was missing something. And so when this opportunity came about, to get involved and to follow an expert, and the experts being Christopher Terry and his team, to follow them and to receive the signal that they have with this program, I was all in. I mean, it is something that really, for the beginner and even for the advanced trader, it's a learning process and something that we can really adhere to. And Chris, I'm just so thankful for you. You're just really a very kind and considerate person, and you are my dear friend, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in Vegas and sharing some more fun times with you. And guys, I want to introduce you to Christopher Terry, our CEO with iMarketsLive.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Dennis. I met Dennis in Florida. I met Jesse in Florida, too, and Linda. And that was about 1 month ago. And 1 month ago, my life changed. Their life changed. And can somebody turn their microphone off? We get a little bit of static from behind. All right? Anyway, my life changed. I'm getting static. Can somebody, is that Jesse or Linda?
Oh.
I'm off, honey, so it might be Jesse.
Okay. No, if you guys, there's a mic right at the top. There's a microphone. Just hit the microphone. Oh, there you go. That's better. So, 1 month ago, my life changed because I met these individuals and many others, and their dreams were way, way, way further than I could ever imagine. I had spoken about this business, talking about helping people worldwide and going global, and it was me coming out of my mouth speaking in advance until that weekend 1 month ago when I met Dennis, who stood up next to me, and Jesse, who stood up next to me, talked about their why they're in the business, why they're doing it. It had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with money. It was, we want to help other people. And I realized, uh-oh, we got something really powerful here. But let me just take you back. And I appreciate you saying the kind words, Dennis. And I'm just a regular guy. I'm just somebody who's been working hard in the markets. I've learned a career back in the mid-90s. I was a contractor, did well, but I realized my hands had shackles on them, handcuffs. I was involved in a business, my construction business. I built skyscrapers in New York. I did that for many years. I owned a business, but I realized that the business had owned me. In fact, the business had owned me. I couldn't travel. If I left to go away for a weekend, I was petrified to come back on a Monday to find out what had happened on prior days. Because when you own a business, sometimes you think you're the owner, and the business actually owns you. You can't travel. You work at 20 hours a day. And I was looking for something else. I wasn't caring about the money at that point. I had done well with construction, but I wanted to do something else because you have to stay active. You have to. Anybody who wants, if your goal is to retire young, really consider staying active and creative. I've always believed that. And I found the trading industry. It just crossed my path. And I took it and I ran with it from the mid-90s up until now. In the year 2000, I started an educational business where I had taken what I had learned in the 90s. I was also doing a little bit of network marketing. I was involved with that on that and that. And I learned that if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. So I took that through my educational process over the next 13, 14 years of educating people how to trade the financial futures, Forex, stocks, everything from commodities, which is gold futures, index futures. I hear the NASDAQ had a problem today. There was some outage. But everything in terms of trading, that's what I did. And I educated people who had money or who had the time, and time and money. A lot of people have a lot of money out there who want to trade so they can do other things with their money. And there's people who have businesses where they work from home and they could learn also. So what I've done for the past 14 years is teach people. Now, what I couldn't do is teach the average guy. The average guy, meaning that you're working waking up in the morning, either sitting in traffic, you're driving, you're going somewhere else to support somebody else's business, or you have a small business where you cannot dedicate your time throughout the course of the day to learn the markets. But yet you want that financial freedom, that trader lifestyle. And that sector, which is the masses, could not come into my world because I was educating people that with bigger money that had the time. And coming into the 2012 era, I wanted to change. I wanted to do something else. I was tired of playing that game and teaching people that on that level. So I left my former business partnership, which I have a very close relationship with them still to this day. We have a very successful business. And I was thinking, what can I do? What can I do? Came into around October. I took a trip to Italy, and when I came back, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to take my prior career in the network marketing industry, and I wanted to take my career in trading. I had a very long career in that world, and a very good career, and I built a very good name. I wanted to take those two worlds and put them together in a way that's never been done before. Because trading is hard. Multi-network marketing is hard. Let's call it what it is, what everybody would do. But if we have the right product, and I take away the difficulty in trading, and we take away the difficulty in the network marketing arena, because you have a product that people want, need, and can afford, or a service that people want, need, and can afford, and they can use again and again, you have something special. So looking at the model that we have was a model where we're doing it during the course of the day. We're teaching live. People looking over my shoulder virtually at charts, live charts of the Forex market, of the futures market. And they're learning all day long on an 8-hour day. But the one sector of the world, a large part, cannot do that. What I ended up doing was including, which we were doing anyway for our prior clients, was including a signal platform. But a signal platform that we could take on a global basis and tie it into the Forex market, where basically when I execute my account, and my 4 or 5 traders that we have right now, we have 5 traders, when we execute our account to buy and sell, it would hit our server, the signal would go and connect to whoever is logged in, and actually trade their account, or signal their account so they can trade it, whether it's a live account, real money, or a paper account, practice. So let me get this straight one more time. When I trade, and my team trades, and we're successful, this is how we eat. This is how they eat for the past decade, or 2 decades. When they buy, the signal hits the server, and then bounces off and hits who's ever logged in. Basically, it takes away the ability for somebody having to sit in front of their desk all day and learning. Okay? So we have both the ability for somebody that doesn't have the time to sit in front of the computer, and also the ability for somebody to learn who can sit in front of the computer. Plus, we have educational videos. We have a complete package. So I thought about this. I said, you know what? If I take this package and I tie it in with the network marketing industry, and all it is a different way to distribute our services, because they're standalone services. They're around for 14 years. I've been doing this for 14 years. It's not like we just created it today. We came up with this grand idea, put it with network marketing, and we run. It's a standalone service. It gives the ability for us, for you as the affiliates, to come in and actually share it with the average Joe out there, or a trader, or somebody who wants to be in the network marketing industry. Basically, everybody's our client. Everybody's our customer. Everybody's our potential partner, affiliate, on a global level. Because worldwide, we use money each and every day. Worldwide, people trade currency markets, the Forex market. So we have the ability that when you come into the business, you start from today, and instantly you are global. And that just, when that clicked in my head, I realized we could teach people to learn and earn. And the vision, and I'm going to end with the vision. The vision is If I was able to take, if somebody said to me, help my friend, help my brother, or help me, I would say, okay, look, come into the business, which they're going to explain to you, come into the business and build it as such. Use the services that we have. Use the demo signals so that you get to understand how you can earn over a period of time while not even having to sit at your computer. And then when you feel good about it, you go to real money. That's up to you. Or if you have the time, come in and learn. 8 hours a day. No, actually 24 hours a day. Our signals and our services are 24 hours a day right now. I apologize. We flipped to 24 hours a day last week. So 24 hours a day, we have a live educational room and a live signal service. We actually take a couple of hours out at night before in the evening, just so everybody can get their dinner and stuff. So come in and take advantage of those services, but build a network marketing business. Build an income that you can take some profits, put some profits in your pocket, put profits in the bank, save some money, and then put some money into your trading account. Build that up. And that way you earn multiple streams of income. This is my vision. This is how I plan to create millionaires, financial freedom on a global basis. It's a phenomenal model, and I wish you all can understand this a little bit deeper. And Linda and Jesse and the phenomenal Dave are going to take you from here and rock and roll. Thank you, everybody. I'll be here, so if you need me, I'm just blessed. I'm just excited right now. All right, guys, I'll shut up.
That was incredible. That was a great explanation. You know, Jesse and Dennis, it's so funny because if I was to go now to Phoenix University and want to do a new profession and want to learn a new career, it would cost me, I can't imagine, tens of thousands of dollars, especially somebody at my age. I'm much older than you guys. I'm 59 years old, and not to have an option of a backup than other than networking. For me, I don't know about, Dennis, you know, as you get older, it gets scary.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just to think of trying to, like I was saying earlier, to try to educate yourself in this Forex industry today, you're going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, collecting CDs and collecting, information from these other people trying to sell their products to you. Then you got to sit there and divulge and get into the program and try to understand what they're trying to say. So, it takes a lot of time and to do that, and a lot of money, because those programs aren't cheap out there. They're very, very expensive.
It's true. And then somebody like Jesse, you're single. That was funny. Sorry, but your husband works, and you stayed home to take care of your children, but yet you needed an income. So you take this very seriously. I know you do. You work very, very hard at your career. So you know what? You're home. You have young kids, and here you are, making a major name for yourself on the internet. It's but having the backup of trading, does that excite you at all, Jessica?
It's totally exciting. I absolutely love what I do. It doesn't feel like work, and that's part of why I'm so passionate about working, because you can't do this and not love it. You have to love it. I don't just love what I do. I love the possibility. I love the whole package, and and we work with fabulous people. And even just so people fully understand what we're talking about too, the live training and education room, in a lot of ways, is similar, to this hangout right now, where Christopher, he's in the room and we're seeing his screen, and he's explaining everything and educating constantly, whether there's a trade or not, why the trade's being made, why a trade wouldn't be made. I don't even think at a university I've ever gotten that expert knowledge where I can even ask a question in the moment and have it answered. Chris will stop the room and answer any question that anybody has. And that's just who he is.
She's sweet. She's so sweet. I'll leave her be. It's fine. Her smile's worth everything. So, you know what, Jessica, you're a mom, and that's why you're here, and that's what it's all about. Dennis, the other day, you and I didn't talk for a while because you were taking care of one of your daughters that's in college. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. When my oldest son, graduated college, and he came home, and it was, you know, he had packed his stuff up, and he came home to live. He said, now what do I do? What do I do? The fact that I couldn't create something for him was heart-wrenching. It was one of the hardest days of my life. So for you to be able to create a legacy for your children, and your children are younger, what a gift you got in front of you. Guys, don't ever waste a moment of it, because being able to give your children something is huge. So what we've got here is a 14-year-old product. It is a signal service where you can put it on and your account mirrors the account of the traders. And you're going to win and lose along with them. You're going to accept the signal. And as long as we win more than we lose, we're good to go. Then, at the same time, there's this incredible trading educational room that, you know, Keith, who was on one of the Google Hangouts earlier, has never traded before, and for the past 2 months he's been learning and learning. And not only just in the trading room, he reads in the back of the website. Every night Christopher does a video and posts it up on the website, and there's a lot of great material. And he made 14 trades on his own yesterday. So there's a combination of everything going on at the same time. But I really want you to understand one thing. At no given time does the corporation ever have access to anything of yours. They don't have your passwords. They don't know how much money you have in that account. They don't know which broker you picked. You know why? It's not, they don't want to know. That makes us compliant. You are on your own, and if you accept the signal, your account will mirror the trader's account. So for right now, the only person that made any money is you. Because the company doesn't make any money from this. Your upline doesn't make any money from this. So if you're successful, you're not giving out 2% there, 4% there, 5% there. It's your money, and you are going to be successful. And the fact that you're learning another profession is priceless. Back this up to an ability, a way to be rewarded for selling the retail packages is that you are now placed in a 3x8 matrix, 3x8. Right now we have what's called phase 1 beta test, pre-launch, and you are able to receive 8%, 8 levels deep right now until September 18th. You have a 3x8 matrix. Now, really, really important, because I think we roll from this industry and we understand what matrices are, but so many times we've been in a program where you make 25 cents and then you get excited if you see $1. Here, on every person that falls into your 3x8 matrix, all the way down from level 1 to level 8, you're making $19.76 per person. So it's a big difference. It's really, you're going to have to do the math. I mean, how many people do you need to get the amount of money you need monthly? How many people do you need to cover the monthly commitment of $247? There is a monthly commitment of $247 that allows us to continue our education and to use our signal and to use the back office with all of the value in the back office. A lot of stuff is going on at the same time. So therefore, we now have a way to make money in this 3x8 matrix, but it gets a little more deeper if there are sponsor requirements to open up the matrix at different levels. Okay, if you, at that point, open up all the levels up to level 15 by sponsoring 12 people, I mean, you have to sponsor 15 people, sorry, to open up to level 9. When you get to level 9, it's a bonus level, and it's 1%. So I've now have levels 1 through 8, 8%, and level 9, 1%. It's a major, major financial reward. 1, because you're helping other people see what you see. 2, it's a lot of money for every month, and it helps. It helps. So I've got the 3x8, 8% matrix. It's 8% right now. I want to make sure that you understand that come September 18th, this company is closing down, and we'll reopen up in Las Vegas. And at that point, moving forward, it is 7%. So there's kind of a sense of an urgency because you permanently keep that 1%. Right now, also, we have a sharing bonus of $400 a person. So if you personally sponsor somebody, you will share. They will send you $400. We're paid weekly on the sharing bonus, and we're paid monthly on the matrix. and how you get your money in is MasterCard, Visa, and American Express. Really easy, a real company. We don't have to jump through hoops to get our money in. And how you get it out is absolutely exceptional. Because there's a lady by the name of Isis who's the CFO of the company, and her job is to pay us. And she takes it really to heart. I mean, it's very, very serious. And right now, we are with Pay Solution, and soon we'll even have iPayout. You'll have many, many ways and many choices. Their job, and they took it to really seriously, is their job was to make sure that we can get our money very easily. Then, what's really exciting is because Christopher went on this trip to Florida and met the Dennises and the Jessica, he comes back and he can't sleep. He was walking the floors for 3 days. Why? He wanted to figure out how to get more money into everybody's hands. He doesn't want any breakage in this company. He's not doing this for money. Of course he's going to make money, and he's very happy. But you know something? He's only making money. Sorry about that. I live right near the bridge, and there's a truck going by. He's only making money on the monthly. So in order for him to make money, he's got to really perform every month. So now he comes back and he's walking and he said, how can we do this? 3 o'clock in the morning, he calls me, and we got to figure it out. We've got to help them more. So he came up with this incredible concept, and it's called Ramp Up. We've named it everything that you can possibly name it, Clear the Path. We all call it different, but it's real basic. If you bring in 2 people, you're considered a manager, and that opens levels 1 through 4. But at the end of this month, which is very short, he will bump you up to level 6 instead of level 4. If you bring in 6 people, you're normally opened up to levels 5 and 6. He will bump you up and let you open up level 7. So what happens is you do, and they match. You go up a level in August, they'll match you and push you up another level. So what does that do? It stops the breakage, and it doesn't leave any money on the table, and it all comes into our pockets. If that wasn't enough, he said, you know what, there are people that are sponsoring more than 15, so let's do, if somebody sponsors 25 in August, they can have a level 10. If somebody sponsors 50 in August, they can have level 11. It's a constant drive on opening up the pay plan. So we've got that on the table right now where you can ramp up, but we also have other stuff on the table right now. And what he goes and does, because again, he doesn't sleep. Please, he's got to start sleeping because he just keeps bringing bonus after bonus. What we have now is the $2 million challenge. The first 400 in the company that sponsors 20 people will receive a bonus of $5,000. I want you to do the math with me. If I sponsor 20 people right now, I will receive $8,000 in fast start bonus. And now I'm getting $5,000 on top of it. That's $13,000. Dennis, what do you think?
You know, Linda, I mean, I'm sitting here listening to your explanation, and I'm thinking the whole time, I've never been involved in a program to where the CEO is always thinking about, you know, the people, you know, us, and you can tell that he's always got this conscientious awareness about him to take care of us and to give, and listening to your explanation just proves that. I mean, every time we turn around, there's something more going to be given to us as the founding members and the people that are trying to make this happen. And Chris is just a tremendous giver and is really taking care of us in the program. And I've never been involved in a program before where the CEO does that. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of this, and it's just truly a rewarding experience.
It really is, Dennis. But you know what, Dennis, on your left hand, I want you to put 8,000, weigh it in your left hand. Now I want you to put 5,000 in your right. I want you to clap your hands, and it's 13,000. But it's not over yet, Dennis. It's not over. So we're on our way to Las Vegas, everybody, and we're going to be there September 18th. And I mean, it's not an event; it's a production. It is definitely not an event anymore, Jessica. It has become a major production. We're going in on Thursday with a film crew and actors and press, and there's going to be an entourage behind Chris all day Thursday, and film cameras and hair and makeup behind Iris. There is a lot going on in Vegas on Thursday. Now, on Thursday night, the top 10 producers are going to be given a dinner I don't think that any of us ever had, and I've been in some really beautiful places, but this is a closed meal, not in a restaurant, in a banquet room with service that is unbelievable. It's the top 10 producers and a guest, and they will have dinner with Chris and Isis. Absolutely incredible dinner. Now, to get to Vegas, those top 10 producers were rewarded and said thank you by Christopher, by them receiving custom leather luggage that's worth over $180. I looked at it today. Custom leather luggage, they're going to receive that, and then Christopher wants them to go to Vegas in style. Prior to that luggage going out, everyone that's going is going to receive a gift from Christopher in the mail, which is absolutely incredible. Now, we get to Vegas, and again, Thursday night's the dinner. Friday is live trading with Christopher, and all the traders are being flown in. And remember something, we have the Grand Ballroom. This is not like, you know, this is all out, first top notch. And Friday afternoon, there's a fireside chat with all of the traders. Friday night, we're going to make history. There's never been done before where an internet marketing company or a brick and mortar company has ever brought on a live funeral. Yes, you're invited to a funeral. And that funeral, you're going to be burying Broke, and Broke so deep he's in China. Jessica, we're going to push him all the way to China. So, and then on Saturday all day long, it's learning, it's mentoring, it's bonding. You have breakfast by the company, you have lunch by the company, and Saturday night's the grand gala event. And there's a lot of stuff that goes inside, and also Sunday. So you've got this major event going on, and your ticket was included when you joined IML. And if you join tonight after this call, your ticket is included. I mean, and there's so much that's about to happen, and you're going to receive so many wonderful gifts and so many great opportunities. But that wasn't enough. He said, no, we got to make sure that we cover Vegas. We want everybody there. So what we're going to do is that if they sponsor 2, we're going to give them $200 more. So that's a total of $1,000 they'll receive. If they sponsor 6, they get more money. At the end of the day, if you have come into Vegas sponsoring 9, you will receive $1,700 on the stage in Las Vegas. So I asked you, Dennis, to hold the 8 in one hand, the 5 in the other, clap your hands, open them again, and now you got 17. So clap your feet. I don't know what else to clap.
We just start clapping everything. The money just keeps coming.
Okay,
It's amazing.
It's amazing. So now let's keep going. So the integrity and the level of this company is there was people that came in very early. We're in pre-lunch. What does Christopher do today? He calls this emergency urgent meeting for the company, and he says, you know what, guys? I don't like how we started. So you're not paying September. Everybody in July, you're not paying. I want us to be exactly the way I envisioned. This is my dream, and you're sharing it with me. Absolutely incredible. And by the way, I'm going to mark you paid so you still receive your commission in October. Has that ever happened to you, Jessica or Dennis? Not me.
No, this is amazing. This is integrity. This is the way a business should be run. It's sad we've never seen this before, but I'm humbled and reminded why we are all together.
Absolutely. I mean, we're following, you follow the lead, and every time you got to always look at the lead, and all the training that we've always had, I've always trained everybody, remember the 3 Ps, people, product, and pay plan. Our product is phenomenal, okay? A couple of glitches in the front, we're all good now. Our pay plan, I can explain it in less than 30 seconds, and I don't have to be wearing an orange hat and purple sneakers and hop up and down on Wednesday to pray that I'm going to get paid the next Wednesday. And now the people, the man has stood behind every single thing and has walked the walk, talked the talk, and he has never once not disappointed any of us. So the package is there. I mean, it's just amazing. And there's so many great things about to happen on September 1st. We are going to have a graph in our back office that shows us the daily trading that we do via the signal. And then sometime in somewhere in September, he's going to offer a service for everybody that comes in new. They could set up all of this. Someone can set up everything for you. You don't have to do it yourself. We are in an incredible place. We are the newbies. We are the founders, and I would love for everybody on this call to join us. But remember something: when we come back from Las Vegas, the floodgates are going to open. One, we're doing something that's going to create history. Two, you're going to have 200 of the most high energy, crazy people out there talking to anybody. So today is the day that'll be the easiest that you ever can sponsor for IML, because tomorrow somebody else is going to know about it, and the next day somebody else. Today somebody came in the team, and I had to get up from the computer because I worked with this person for 6 years, and I did not contact them. Don't let that happen to you. Christopher, did I leave anything out that you'd like to add?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all.
Wow. Wow, I'm impressed. You know,
You left this. No. I honestly, everybody, I'm trying to be as humble as it can be, and trying to not be any salesy, but quite honestly, I've been doing this enough. I've been doing it enough for years, educating the retail public, the retail traders, and I know the lives that have been changed along the road. A lot of people that have educated have went on. They've been in books. They've written books. They've been on TV, the media. I've never wanted
Something to add.
I never wanted the spotlight. That's not who I am. I actually just got invited to speak in Las Vegas. I have to go back to Las Vegas in November. We're going to do maybe some little promotion where I'll have some guests of mine from our affiliates come. But I'm speaking back in the retail side again because so everybody understands, when we bring people to our company, we're not as a company sponsoring anybody. So any customers that come in, and my name draws a lot of weight in that industry, and we haven't gone out quote unquote publicly yet that where I am right now. Meaning that once we start marketing and we start getting it out there, our goal is to drive retail traffic. We have to stay legally compliant and have retail traffic. So we're going to help our affiliates. So if you come in, we're going to help you learn how to get retail traffic. We're going to drive retail traffic. We're going to help you bring and build your network marketing business. And our goal is to stay legally compliant and help you build your business. We're not taking any customers.
are you saying that you're giving the people you find, you're giving them up to us, Chris?
Yeah, I'm putting them right out to the leadership, to put them in the organization. Since it's a matrix, we have a 3x8 matrix. And
Wow.
I selected the matrix for a reason, because as you know, level, you have all your multiple lines, everybody is an individual. You have your binary, which, it branches out, have little twigs all over the place, and, that's, to me, it's not really. So I like the matrix because we could basically fill the matrix up from the company down, and we can, from the bottom up, and we could just place the customers that come in, give them to the affiliates. Any affiliates that come into the business, we could do that. I know we've done that already, actually. Believe it or not, we had a leader from another company, a pretty big leader, came in to our company directly because, he's here in the North. There's a big buzz going on right now, which is great. But we took that individual and put him in the organization under somebody who was shocked when they saw the name. So understand, there's a lot more benefits than where we're leading on to be because of that fact. So we're going to be strong in the retail sector, which is going to help you as an individual, as a marketer, because you have a phenomenal team, a phenomenal reputation that we're carrying right now. So I don't know. I'm trying to come up with whatever else that you missed. That would be the only thing. Is that our goal is basically to help the affiliates in that regard also. And can I just wrap up with 1 minute? I know we didn't have any. I know we have any slides here, nothing. But from my heart, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, like many of my friends were, like I was back in the day when I was working for somebody else, and I've been screaming freedom and free enterprise for years. Give in to others. And if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, waking up every single day doing the same thing, earning the same money, and every time you try some other program or some kind of deal, it just doesn't work out, we are not going anywhere. We're a debt-free company. It's a debt-free business. We're experienced in what we do. We have the best traders in the industry. We have the best educators in the industry. On the trading side, on the network marketing side, we have the best leaders in the industry, top performers, top educators. We have the best combination. When two worlds collided, as they have done now, something special came out of it. The only thing I could say is, just a little bit of blind faith, get more information, and hopefully you choose to come along with us, because we really are going for a ride around the globe. And I'm just grateful. Thank you very much, and have a great night. You guys can wrap up if you want.
Thank you, Christopher. Once again, thank you, Christopher Terry. He's the CEO of IML, and we have Dennis, and we have Jessica, who is at the helm, and her beautiful daughter, who is acting for us. And she, you know what? Well, we're a family. We're a team. We care about each other's children. We care about each other's family. We care about each other's lives. So I think she's adorable, and you should put her on the screen. With that, everybody, join IML, the best team there is, the biggest team there is in IML, and you're looking at this. This is the team that started IML all the way back in June, and we have never once ever doubted what we've done. We made the right decision. All of us have stood up and claimed that we're retiring from the network marketing with IML. Good night, everyone, and thank you for being here.
Good night.
All right, thank you.